Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your general prayer for the collective today. This is going to be just a quick energy reading for the collective. Take it how it resonates and don't force anything to fit. That's not your story. Always use your own discernment and trust your intuition. Take it back to God and ask Him if it's for you or not, and ask them for spiritual guidance on how to move forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the energy for this reading. I'm going to start off with the Moonology Oracle cards to get the overall energy for this reading. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good old hump day today. It is a hump day today, so let's get through the rest of the week so that we can all rest and recover and, spend some time by ourselves, right? Anyway, let's get the overall messages for this reading from my collective. All right. Let's see what comes out with the Moonology Oracle cards for your highest good. We got two cards that fell out. We have Nothing is Yet Set in Stone, and we also have Meditation and Contemplation. I just said, or contemplate, meditation and contemplate. I just said, thank God it's hump day because we can hurry up and get through the rest of the week so we can get to the weekend to be by ourselves. And some of y'all need that time to yourselves to contemplate, to meditate, to ground your energy, to really sit with yourself and figure out, like, what are you doing with your life, or what do you want to do with your life? Like, some of y'all got some really big decisions to make when it comes to your life in general, right? It's like, this could be like your halfway point. You could be, at your 50th anniversary year, whatever you want to call it. Or you just could be going through like a midlife crisis. Life is whatever you make it, right? So sometimes we got to sacrifice things to live the life that we want to live before, our time is up, right? And we sometimes, entertain situations that we probably shouldn't. Or even if we decide to do so, we need to know when to leave and when to let go so that we can move on. It's like sometimes we spend too much time and energy in a place where we don't belong, or we will stay somewhere where we don't fit in, or we'll stay with somebody who doesn't really give a fuck about your feelings or whatever, or they mistreat you somehow, So it's like, if you are at a point in your life, I was going to say breaking point in your life, or at a point in your life where you feel like, damn, it's been 37 years and I'm still where I was 10 years ago, or it's been 50 years and I still haven't really reached my full potential, or it's whatever, it's like, dang, like, I really want to enjoy the rest of my life, but how do I, enjoy the rest of my life when I got so many burdens or responsibilities or lack or whatever? Like, how do I really do that, So it's almost like you're asking God, like, you keep promising me this life that I can have everything I ever wanted, but, like, how do I achieve that? How do I get to that level? Like, show me the way type of energy. So some of y'all really need to spend some time with yourself and talk to God and, asking for some direction, asking for some help. Like, give me the plan so I can, do what I got to do, because right now I kind of feel like I ain't doing too much of nothing with my time. I'm just wasting my time, and I'm not really enjoying myself. I'm not really doing anything that's fun or exciting. I'm just going to work every day and waiting for the weekend so I can rest and recover just to do it all over again. Like, it feels like there needs to be like a break in the monotony. Like, there needs to be some changes made so that life is not so dull or boring, This feels like somebody who has a very dull and boring life. They don't get out much. They don't socialize. They don't hang out at gatherings. They don't go out with friends. They pretty much stay to themselves, and, that's their life, I don't know, but we'll see. Can I get one more for the collective? Nothing yet is set in stone is the overall message, okay? So nothing is yet set in stone. Your life is not over yet. You still have time to do all those things you want to do. You still have time to achieve your goals. And maybe it took you a while to get to this place in your life where you're ready for this life you want to live. Maybe it took a while to get here, but just because you haven't had the chance to do these things yet doesn't mean that you don't still have time to do these things, You can still go out and do these things, Anyway, is there anything else? I hate when somebody park too close to me and I feel like they just watching me. But it is what it is. Maybe some of y'all being watched, or you feel like you're being watched. Maybe somebody is watching you. Alright, maybe some of y'all are enjoying y'all life and y'all just going places and seeing things or doing things you love to do and your life seems to be going great. And maybe somebody's watching you from a distance, looking at your life like, damn, that could have been me. Or I wish that was me too. Or I could have had the same thing, whatever. Like somebody's like comparing their life to your life. Or maybe you're comparing your life to somebody else's life. Like when you start comparing yourself to other people, you start creating like shit that don't even exist. Like you may start creating problems for yourself that don't even really exist because you're comparing yourself to somebody else. And what somebody else got going on or what somebody else is able to do does not mean you can't do it too. You know, there's room for everybody to get what they want. Okay? Some of us just got to find the path that leads us to that, you know, that gets us to that place. Some of y'all could have been on the wrong path, you know. Some of y'all could have been going the wrong way, you know. Again, being somewhere you don't belong too long, you know. So maybe this could have been your life. Maybe you had a chance to live this type of life and maybe you decided not to, you know, explore it when you could have, but you chose not to. This could be somebody else I'm picking up on. Somebody who's watching you could have had this life with you too if they had picked up the pace, stopped dragging their feet, do the inner work, work on themselves, stop acting young and immature, or stop being childish and immature. Like somebody really could have had this life with you. So maybe somebody is looking at you and saying, damn, that person's doing great. That person is traveling the world. That person's going out every weekend. That person has fun with their friends. Like that person really got a good life. And that person could be you. And the person that is thinking this way could be somebody that's watching you live your best life, you know. So maybe they're sitting down somewhere thinking about the things they could have had or what they could have had if they had taken the time to really like give this relationship a chance instead of just letting things go, you know. But for some of y'all, something's not yet set in stone. And the bottom of the deck says to believe in the impossible. A fiery climax is approaching, okay? Your hard work is going to pay off. So if you are the one that is in this energy where you feel like, you know, you're not doing nothing with yourself, you know, life is just passing you by, maybe you feel like you're never going to achieve your goals, maybe you think that whatever you want is not going to come in for you, but you got to stop thinking so negatively about this and start thinking more positive about it, because the way you feel about it is what you're going to actually manifest about it. If you feel like you're never going to get it, then guess what? You're never going to be able to manifest that you're going to get it. You're going to keep manifesting not getting something. So if you believe anything is possible, then whatever you're trying to manifest will be possible. You know what I mean? You got to change the way you see things or the way you say things. You could be speaking death over your situation. Instead of speaking life into it, you're speaking death into your situation. Stop doing that. I don't care what the situation may be, but start speaking life into the situation. All right? It's like you're cursing yourself by not speaking life into your situation. You're cursing yourself by speaking negative about your situation. You're cursing yourself thinking the worst about a situation. Like you're cursing yourself by doing that. So change how you talk to yourself. Change how you speak to yourself. Speak to yourself with love, okay? Don't speak to yourself in a harsh way. It's like you're beating up on yourself, and you know, you don't need to do that, okay? You need to learn how to love yourself more, okay? So, time for you guys to take some type of time to create, from meditate and contemplate. Maybe this is not your energy. Maybe somebody is contemplating and meditating on their end, thinking about what they could have had with you and so on and so forth. And maybe they're like, damn, I really fucked this up. I wonder, can I get it back? I wonder what this person will say to me if I come back. Like, will they be open to receive me, or will they kind of like act cold and distant towards me? How would this person respond to me if I were to reach out to them? Like, how would that conversation go between us? Somebody's contemplating reaching out to you, right? But the reason why they haven't really reached out to you is because A, they don't know what to say. So they don't know how to respond or how to start off a conversation with you or what to start off with. So it's like they're contemplating how to they're contemplating something. I don't know what they're contemplating, but they're contemplating something here. And this could be communication. This could be like them making a move towards you or something like that, or coming towards you or something. They could be thinking about that, but they're not really taking any action. It's just all in their head. So somebody's contemplating taking action, but they are working on some kind of plan of action. Somebody's working on a plan of action to come towards you. They're trying to figure out, like, how do I approach this situation? What do I say to this person if they respond to me? Like, how do I start the conversation, or what do I start off with? You know, they don't know what to start off with. So they are trying to, like, rehearse the conversation in their head about how to start things off with you or something like that. Like, they're going back and forth in their head about it. So it's them having a conversation with themselves, but you are the other person they're conversing with, but it's them talking to themselves and trying to fill in the blanks for you or what you may possibly say to them so they can have a response ready when you respond. So somebody may like to talk and not listen. Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Somebody likes to talk more than they like to listen. Somebody likes to talk more than they like to listen. This person may not let you talk. They may just want you to listen. Somebody doesn't want you to talk. They just want you to listen. I feel like your spirit guides don't want you to say anything. Your spirit guides want you to just be quiet, shut up, and just listen to whatever they have to say. Like, whatever you respond, let your response be a logical response. Let it be like kind of cold and callous and like calculated. Like, you don't want to give this person the impression that you've been waiting for this call or you've been waiting for them to reach out to you. You don't want to make it seem like you've been waiting for them to reach out to you, you know? So you want to make it sound like they're kind of like interrupting your peace, or they're interrupting you from doing something. Like, you want to sound like you're busy even if you're not busy. You want to come off like you have a lot of things going on. You don't want to make it easy for this person to get back in. You know what I'm saying? You got to make them work for it. You know what I mean? So if they really want things to work, they got to work for what they want. They got to take action towards what they want. If they just keep sitting around thinking about it all day and not doing shit about it, then no, it's never going to happen. No, you're never going to get that person back. No, this person's never going to come back to you if you're just sitting around thinking about what could be if only. You know what I mean? Take it how it resonates. So this is what this person's doing, sitting back thinking about what life could be like if only. But life ain't gonna be like nothing if you just keep sitting around thinking about what life is gonna be like versus taking action towards what you want your life to be like, or manifesting your life that way. So I don't know. King of Swords, why is he here? Somebody could be very intelligent, very smart mouth. This person could have a very smart mouth. So it's like, this person don't know how to communicate, basically. Anything they say come off cold and cutthroat and heartless. It's almost like talking to, I don't fucking know, somebody who doesn't listen, right? That's the kind of person this person comes off as, somebody who doesn't want to listen. So when you try to talk to them, they will either cut you down or shut you down and start speaking over you, or like try to control the situation or the narrative. You know what I mean? So this kind of person could be like a slick talking kind of person who knows how to, like, baby, listen, ain't nobody got time for the drama. Listen, you got the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Communication coming in from a Knight of Wands energy. Communication from a Knight of Wands is coming towards you. This Knight of Wands coming in with some kind of communication regarding some kind of offer, some kind of deal, some type of like peace offering or something like that. They want to make peace with you. They're going to come in quietly. They're going to come back in very quietly, being very strategic, very low key, not too aggressive, not too controlling. Even though it's going to be hard for them to control themselves, they're going to try to control themselves or their temper. They're not going to like come off angry or upset. They're going to come off like they're cool with everything that you say, like almost like agreeing to whatever you say, but really don't mean any of that shit. Like if you say I'll take you back if you decide to, if you want, like, okay, it may be something like, hey, I was thinking we should move in together and get a place with each other, and you may be like, well, I don't really want to live with somebody, but if you want to move in with me, that's okay. And that's not what they really want to do. They want you to give up your apartment or your home and come and stay with them so they can be in control of what you do in their house. You know what I mean? Like dictate how you live in their house. So living with you would give you all the power and control, and you living with them would give them the control. So they don't want to give up that control they have. All right, something like that. I don't know. So anywho, let's keep moving. This is not everybody's message, but this is somebody who feels like giving up control is not an option for them. Like if they gotta surrender or submit or give in some type of way, they're not willing to budge on their beliefs, or like believe something that's not true, or accept the truth when it's like admit the truth when they're like being dishonest. Like I don't know, like you may tell this person, I caught you at the Red Lobster with Sheila on Thursday at 8:30. I found the receipt. You will have all the evidence you need to prove your case, but this person will argue with you and make you think that what you think you know is true is a lie, when really it's the truth, but they'll be able to convince you that it's a lie, and you may fall for that or have fallen for that in the past. This sounds like a fucking narcissist. I don't know. Who is this King of Swords, and why is he being so demanding with the collective? That's the Two of Cups, but I don't know how it fell, upside down or upright. I saw it upside down. So this is an ex-lover of yours, or somebody you used to deal with in the past. Maybe somebody who you walked away from. This could be a divine masculine. This could be a King of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Taurus, Aries energy. Somebody very fucking stubborn, and who does not like to get their way. This person does not like to lose. They don't like to not get their way. They hate it when they lose. Losing to them is not an option. So if they feel like they lost you, then losing you is not an option. They have to get you back just so they can say they got you back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I didn't lose nobody. I don't lose. I always win. I always get what I want. I'm that guy. I'm that girl. I get what I want. Nobody tells me no. Nobody lets me down or breaks up with me. Like, I don't, like, that's not how I am. Like, this person doesn't like to lose. So now they're willing to win at all costs, doing whatever it takes to kind of get you back in. But I'm telling you, this is somebody you need to be very careful with, because they can come out very emotionally stable, very intelligent, very reasonable, very understanding, but deep down inside, this person's hiding how they really feel. They're covering up their true up feelings for you, or they're expressing these feelings for you, but these feelings may not be real. They may just be a bunch of lies and manipulations or bullshit, you know. I don't know. Knight of Cups coming in with the Hierophant to the Five of Pentacles. This person could be divorcing or leaving somebody behind. They could have got left behind by somebody else. They could be coming in telling you they left them, but it looks like they got left and somebody left them in the cold. I don't think they broke up with nobody. I think somebody left their ass, and now they're coming in to you because they feel like you will take them back again. But it looks like you better watch out, because whatever communication's coming in from this person from your past, you may not be able to trust or believe everything they say. This may be them trying to convince you that what you know is true is not true, that what you heard was a lie, that what you thought that was, it wasn't, type of shit. Like, manipulate you in so many ways. So yeah, Judgment is here, the Two of Swords, and the Death card. This is going to be a decision for you to decide to move on from a situation, or opportunity for you to move on from a situation and leave this person behind. Because some of y'all, this person wants your forgiveness and they want to come back in and offer you some kind of commitment, but it feels like in order for this person to be able to get this with you, they have to have done some type of work on themselves. And this is not somebody who's coming across like they worked on themselves, or they haven't started doing the work on themselves yet. So they still may be coming in the same energy, even though this could be your counterpart or your twin flame. Some of them could be still entertaining the third party energy, acting reckless, being foolish, doing dumb shit, still out there playing games, being like selfish and greedy, hogging everything to themselves. This is somebody who doesn't want to let go, because letting go is them having to admit they lost. They don't like to admit they lost. So letting go looks like they lost you, but they want it to look like you lost them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let's get some index and see what comes out about this person. Now, the last reading I did was talking about a twin flame union, but it was going to be more of a spiritual union versus a romantic partnership, because somebody here was coming back. Look, somebody here was warned to fall back, but they didn't listen. Somebody here was being warned to fall back, but they didn't listen. Maybe you're being warned to fall back and you don't listen. Listen, this is a warning to fall back. Fall back for a minute and just see how this person responds. If they respond like everything is cool and copacetic, then cool. But if they respond in a negative way and start being like judgmental or calling you out of your name and acting fucked up in the head or something like that, then that's your sign this person is crazy and you need to get away from this person and move on. Because some of y'all getting somebody who's mentally unstable, but they look like they are mentally sound and stable, but this is somebody who's very intelligent, very emotionally intelligent. Like, they know how to control their emotions on the surface, but deep down inside there's like a rage bunny, like, that's bouncing off the walls inside of them, but they're able to control it or keep it under control until they're by themselves. And that's when they have like a rage fit, or they go into this rage and they throw a fit or something, but it's behind closed doors. You may never see it, but behind closed doors, this person is having a manic attack or some shit like that. I don't know. They may come off like they're all in control of themselves, but nah, this person lose control behind closed doors. They may even overindulge in drinks or alcohol or drugs or something. Like, this person may have to do drugs to stay sober or to stay functional, like a functioning addict. You need to learn a new language because you're going to need it. You may be traveling the world very soon, and you may be traveling the world right now, going to different places, and you may need to learn new languages if you're going to be traveling very soon, because you may be going to other countries that don't speak the same language as you. So pick up a new language and start studying, because you may be traveling abroad or traveling for work or something like that. So yeah, this card says somebody is under a binding spell, or was under a binding spell. This person was under a binding spell. This person was under a binding spell. Has you under a binding spell, or had you under a binding spell. Tower moment. I'm just going to flip through and pull some out because ain't nothing coming out. Okay, let's see. We have white magic to protect your crown chakra. Burn some sage and light some candles. Okay, do some white magic. So basically, they're telling you to protect your energy from this person, because this person may come off stable and emotionally secure, but this is somebody who hides their true feelings very well. You won't know this person's having a mental breakdown if they're right in front of you. They don't have a breakdown or emotional breakdown until they're by themselves. Like, seriously. So be careful. We have true love here. We have mimicking spirit, spiritual warfare, mimicking spirit. This person is going to come off like a divine masculine or a counterpart, but okay, we got to clarify this masculine. Hold on a second. Can I see the real energy of this masculine, like coming towards my collective? Who is this masculine? Clarify this emperor energy. I'm sorry, this is like, this is a different reading from yesterday, and I don't know if it goes together or not, but sometimes they tie in, sometimes they don't. But this masculine seems to be very toxic and very karmic. It doesn't feel like this is a divine masculine. This is somebody who wants to be a divine masculine, but they're not. They think they are, but they're not. And they're not because they don't want to be. It's because they're not doing the work to be a divine masculine. They keep acting immature and childish. So yeah, they have the potential to be a divine masculine, but until they do that inner work on themselves, they're not a divine masculine. They're not. They have the potential, yes, but are they in the divine masculine energy? No, they're not. They're not showing up as an emperor yet. Who is this person? The Six of Swords and the Four of Cups. Somebody who you need to move away from, it looks like. Somebody who's in another situation and they're bored and they're not content with the person they chose. So they're looking for some fun and excitement with you. So this is somebody who's in a commitment, who's bored as fuck. Their relationship is stale and sour. The sex is horrible. They don't even like each other. They don't even hang out together. And this person is trying to find like a one night encounter with somebody they can have fun with or get with one night and just kind of have like a one night stand and then go back to their other person. Like, what the fuck? So no, this person's not coming in the right energy. They're coming in for a one night stand with you. They're coming in to act like they want to be with you again just to get what they want. So as soon as this person gets what they want from you, they're going to go back to the person they're with. For some of y'all, look, a Tower moment, a Fool, and then we have the Three of Cups. This person's entertaining somebody else. Or there's somebody else in the picture besides you. So listen, don't you be no fool and entertain this person thinking this person is single and, you know, looking for a commitment, and they're not, because somebody here is giving to two different situations, you and somebody else. Take it how it resonates. So be careful with this person if this is somebody from your past who you know is a karmic energy, who you know got somebody else on the side, who you know can't be trusted. Don't even waste your time with this person. And I'm talking about anybody who you think this might be. Don't have to be nobody like a lover. This could be anybody you don't fuck with no more and you don't trust for good reasons. Trust your judgment. Don't ignore your intuition. Don't second guess yourself. If you're getting intuitive nudges that somebody around you is karmic as fuck and you need to get away from them, then please trust your intuition before you find yourself in a fucked up situation with somebody you don't need to be around or be with. And that started the reading off in the beginning. So take it how it resonates. Maybe you do need to go within and meditate to get answers. Maybe you do need to talk to spirit about what to do about this person coming in. Maybe you do need to connect with your higher self and get some spiritual guidance from your spirit guides about this person from your past. Because some of y'all, you know, the offer gonna look like it's more than what it is, and it really ain't shit. Okay? That's the bottom line. Take it how it resonates. I'm done. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for watching. Love and light. Ashe.